Hey Metro, this is so exciting. We are finally here, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is an amazing city. It is a beautiful city, and this is like a city filled with so much history. It has rich, unbelievable American history, and we are standing in the very epicenter of it all. This is the place that God used an amazing man to do amazing things. This is the place where this man, used by God, did incredible things to lift America, to lift the spirit of America. He was the underdog of all underdogs who just took us to whole new levels. His name is Rocky Balboa.
Wait, Jay, what? You made us drive all the way to Philadelphia so that we can make a film about Rocky Balboa?
Yeah, a great American hero.
Great American hero?
He's incredible.
He was a fictional character.
What are you talking about? They made a statue of the guy, bronze statue.
It was a fictional character in the 80s.
No, listen, the statue was like 1800s, the same time they made the Washington statues and all that.
You're crazy. You're
listen,
crazy.
God used this guy to defeat the Russians, for crying out loud.
You're crazy. I'm not filming this.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Come on. Perhaps you know the guy who used to own this shop. His portrait's on the face of a $100 bill. Now, he kind of looks like the Quaker Oat guy, but his name is Benjamin Franklin, and this was his print shop. Now, we know Benjamin Franklin as a great scientist. He discovered all kinds of things. Like, for example, he was the guy who discovered electricity. You may remember the experiment. He had the kite flying in the storm with the little string attached and the key and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was Ben Franklin. But not only was Ben Franklin a great scientist, he was an inventor. He invented, for example, the bifocals and the wood-burning stove and flippers. You know, the flippers you swim with. Yeah, that was Ben Franklin's doing. But not only was Ben Franklin a great inventor, he was a great statesman as well. And we owe much of our nation's independence to him. His thinking, his wisdom, his leadership, and his diplomacy were indispensable to the American cause. As a matter of fact, Ben Franklin is the only founding father who has the distinction of signing all three documents that secured the independence of the United States of America: the Declaration of Independence, the Treaty of Paris, and the Constitution of the United States. But here's the thing, old Ben Franklin was not Pennsylvania's only native son who was a founding father. No, there was another Benjamin, one who America has largely forgotten because his face never ended up on the front of a $100 bill. But this Benjamin, like Benjamin Franklin, was a great innovator, statesman, founding father, and signer of the Declaration of Independence. This is the story of Dr. Benjamin Rush.